It's Carol Griffin, the Health Partnership Manager with Special Olympics, and also Lynn Shuffett, our Health Messenger. So we're glad to be here today, and we're going to share with you information on what is healthy athletes. So Lynn, let's share with them what healthy athletes is. Can you tell them?
Healthy athletes is pretty much staying healthy, and so you can do better in your events.
Very good. And what is healthy athletes? What do we do at the games? How do they go through healthy athletes?
We go through each step at a time. There's 7 steps you got to go through. So you go through each step, and then at each thing, then we do, you get a prize.
Very good. Can you tell them what the different screenings are that are offered through healthy athletes? And if you miss them, I'm right here for you.
Okay. There is Medifest, Minds, Healthy Feet, Dental,
Special Smiles, yes.
Yeah. And then
I see you.
I'm trying to think.
Eyes.
Eyes, ears, Healthy Fitness. How many is that?
You're pretty close. I'm going to go back and just kind of highlight what you just said. So we have Fit Feet, MedFest, and do you know what MedFest is, or I can share that with them? MedFest.
Yeah, MedFest is a physical thing.
Very good.
It's where you go to the doctor and he does a complete physical over you.
Right. And at the games, go ahead.
He does your blood pressure and stuff.
So at the games, MedFest, they do free physicals, sports physicals, and they do your height and your weight and your blood pressure. And then they just make sure you're healthy so you can perform your sports. And then we have Fun Fitness, Health Promotion, Special Smiles, right? Healthy Hearing, and Opening Eyes. Okay, so those are the ones we offer now. And then we will be offering Strong Minds, and that will be offered through Sports Zone at the games. And we will be adding a doctor to that program, hopefully within the next few months. So you already mentioned it, but I just want to stress, what was the cost to go through Healthy Athletes?
It's free.
Very good. It's free. We like free things. And who will you see at the screenings? Who are the volunteers that we're going to see?
You would actually see the doctors, a dentist, a foot doctor, and volunteers from the college there. And also you will also see health messengers there.
Very good. And it's really important to note that having students there, they are learning about Special Olympics. They are anxious to meet the athletes because they, for their future, want to work with athletes. They want to learn on how they can help you in the future. So it's really important that we have universities involved. So when you go through Healthy Athletes, you get free things, and it doesn't cost anything, and you get free things. But also, why is it so important that the athletes go through Healthy Athletes, that they attend?
So they can be healthy and do the sports better.
Very good. And when there is a problem, let's say you go through the dental and you have a cavity and maybe you don't have a dentist. So what happens then is we find a doctor for the athletes. So we're going to give them paperwork where we'll help them find a doctor, or if they can't find one there, we're here to help them find a doctor. So we want to make sure they get any of their health issues taken care of. So real quick, I am going to do a real quick tour of our Healthy Athletes wing at the Training for Life
Jill,
camp. Yes.
you forgot the treats that's in the dental.
The what?
The little goodie bag.
Oh yeah, go ahead and tell them. I'm glad you remembered that.
Yeah, you get toothbrushes, toothpaste, and dental floss.
And that's all free, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Well, let's do a tour real quick. Lynn, you've been here, but not everyone has been here. So let's do a tour, okay? So hold on one second. All right. So the room I am sitting in is the Healthy Hearing room. This is Healthy Hearing. This is Healthy Hearing. So the one thing that we're going to talk about is the colors. You see that bright, beautiful pink color? That is for Healthy Hearing. All the different disciplines have different colors. So Lynn, what do we have here at the campus that's so important that goes with this Healthy Hearing exam room? Do you remember when you were here what this room is over here?
Hearing booth.
Very good. And so right now the hearing booth is storing some tubs because we're still under construction. But so you can go in this hearing booth at the campus. It's a little room and the doctor sits on one side. See if I can find the lights. The doctor sits where I was just a minute ago, and there's a window, and the athlete will sit in this chair, and there's headphones, and you look through the window and you can see the doctor, and they have a test they do. They put the headphones on you, and you're going to hear sounds come through, and you just have to raise your hand when you hear the sound. So if any of you get to come to the Training for Life campus for Healthy Hearing exams, it's nothing to be scared of. It's just a very soundproof room, but the doctors can see you the whole time. So across the hall, we have the red room. And Lynn, do we know what the red room is? If not, I'll tell you. What is it?
That's the Healthy Feet.
Very good. The Fit Feet room. So this room we have, you'll come in, you have a chair here. The doctor will sit at the end. You'll have your shoes and socks off. He'll check your feet. So this is the Fit Feet room. All right. And then we have two more exam rooms. And we have what is it, Lynn?
Dental.
Very good. The dental room. And in here, we're storing some stuff I see, but this is the dental room. We've got the dental light and the dental chair. So the doctor can check your teeth. The chair is a automatic chair and it goes back to where you can lay back and he can check your teeth for cavities and he uses the light. Again, nothing to be scared of. He's always very friendly and very simple test. So now we're going to come over and go into the eye room. Very good. And in the eye room, it's blue. So here we have our exam room where they'll check your eyes and they've got the light and all the instruments here that they need. So this is the eye room. Okay, and all the rooms are equipped with a sink and storage for all the equipment that the doctors need while they're visiting with you. So this is Healthy Athlete Wing. And when you come, we have a waiting room with all the chairs. Eventually, they're still installing. We will have a TV here. It will have some helpful information and learning material that you can read while you're waiting about health and about the screenings you're going to do. And over here, we have a window where they're going to check you in. As you come in, they'll take your name and then they'll have you wait your turn. So there you have the Healthy Athlete wing, and we're still under construction, but it'll soon be finished and we'll be ready for screenings. So Lynn, let's tell them a little bit now about all the health screenings. So let's see, let me get set back up here. Okay, we're back. So let's start with Fit Feet, Lynn. So you mentioned a little bit, and I mentioned a little bit, that they check your feet. They want to make sure that you don't have any issues at all, because your feet are very, very important. And when you go through Fit Feet, the doctors will give you, when they're available, what do you know, Lynn, what they give you for attending?
They give you lotion?
Nope, shoe inserts.
Oh yeah, shoe inserts.
Yeah. Yes. Sometimes we have those available, and they will give them those. And the Fit Feet logo, as you can see in the picture, is a foot, and it shows the color. So all the healthy athlete disciplines, the screenings, are all color coordinated, and they all have a picture, and then they also have their name that goes with it. So Lynn and I will show you all those as we go through. So the other thing that's real important when you go through Fit Feet is they show you how to take care of what, Lynn?
Your feet.
And how to clip and take care of your...
They clip your toenails and your fingernails, and they also make sure that you then they will put lotion on your feet. And then they also check your ankles and stuff too.
Very good. And it's very important that they do this and that you keep your feet healthy, because as an athlete, what could you do without your feet? You have to run and walk. And so it's very important to keep your feet healthy and soft and ready to go. Our next one, and Lynn, I'll let you announce what we're going to talk about next, is, I'm going to turn my camera. There we go. Do you recognize that one?
Healthy Smiles.
Very good. Special Smiles, and the color is purple.
Purple.
Yep. Okay. And so at Special Smiles, that was one of the exam rooms that we have here. And we already said that they check for cavities and for gum disease. And then if they find a problem, they're going to tell you to go to a dentist. So one of the things that the doctors do when they check your teeth is they add something to your teeth. To recall what that is? Fluoride. It's a fluoride varnish, and that gives your teeth just extra protection against tooth decay. So, and it doesn't taste that bad. Have you had them do that to your teeth, Lynn?
Yes. So
it doesn't taste that bad, right?
No.
No, so it's okay when they ask you to do it. They always ask you first. And so
tastes kind of minty.
Minty, yeah. So it's something I'd encourage everyone to do. And then they also teach you how to brush your teeth. And do you recall what they use to teach you that?
Yeah, y'all have puppets.
Puppets, very good. And they teach you how to brush your teeth and so forth. And then when you go through, you mentioned this earlier, what do you receive at Special Smiles? What's a free gift?
You receive toothbrush, toothpaste, and dental floss.
Right, very good. Okay, our next one is going to be
hearing. Healthy hearing.
And what color is that one?
Pink.
Pink. And that is the room that I'm sitting in at the Training for Life campus. You can see that pink behind me. So when they check your hearing, they are looking for hearing problems that you might have. If they have a problem, they're going to encourage you to go see a doctor where they can do further testing on your ears. If you have major hearing problems after you go to another doctor, they're going to sometimes tell you that you may have to wear some, what is it, Lynn?
Hearing aids.
Hearing aids. And hearing aids are rather expensive. And so we have doctors that can help you with finding hearing aids, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll be able to find them where, how much do you think they would cost, Lynn? If we can find a doctor that can help you.
They'll be cheaper or
Right.
free.
Right. So we're working with some doctors right now that there might be a chance that you get them free if you're an athlete and you have an issue. Otherwise, they were going to help you get them at a very reduced rate. So we're very fortunate that we have doctors out there that are willing to help. And we talked about the sound booth here at the campus, and that just cuts out all the noise around. So when they are testing, they're going to get a better idea of your hearing problems that you're having, because we have the hearing booth. So it's a good thing that we have that. So whenever you're at the campus, you'll want to come and go through the hearing screenings. Okay, Lynn, let's move on to the next one. And it is
Open eyes.
very good, opening eyes. So that's where they're going to check your eyes. And like we saw the room here, the blue room. Okay, so how can you tell if you're having some eye problems?
You can't see far away or close up, and your vision's kind of blurry.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And that's one way. So if you're having those issues, I would suggest, Lynn would suggest that you see a doctor, or when we have those screenings and we offer opening eyes, you go to opening eyes and tell the doctor what you're experiencing, and they can check your eyes. What is the cost, Lynn, of eyeglasses or sunglasses, goggles, when you go through Special Smiles at Healthy Athletes?
It's free.
It's free. And do you know why it's free?
Yes, because the Lions Club has donated all the glasses to Special Olympics.
Right. They're one of our partners. So we're very fortunate that they care enough to be our partner, and they're there to help us. So the doctor will help you through the screening, and sometimes you will get the eyeglasses the same day as the screening. If they don't have them available, we will mail them to you. So that's a very good thing, and our athletes are very fortunate to have that. One of our athletes, their times for swimming increased because they had their sports goggles. They were able to do better at their sport because they could see the lines at the bottom of the pool. So the hearing and the eyes and the Special Smiles are very, very important. And we talked about the next one earlier, but we're going to go and talk a little bit more about it. And that is, this one is
MetaFest.
It's MedFest, right? And that color is orange. And you said earlier what that one was for. You want to remind everybody?
Yes, that is actually for physicals.
Very good. And when you have your sports physical done at Special Olympics through MedFest, you have to fill out a paperwork, a medical form, and we suggest doing that before you go to the screening. And that reason why is because your caregiver or your family, they have all that information at home or in the office, and they're going to have to share that information ahead of time. So the paperwork could be completed or will be completed before you arrive to the screening. So that's very, very important. And you mentioned earlier what they check when they do the sports physical. Do you remember?
Yeah, they check your height, weight, and blood pressure.
Very good.
And your balance.
Right. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, Lynn. And we have
Fun Fitness.
Fun Fitness, and it's kind of a goldish color. And what do they do at Fun Fitness?
They actually check your balance there.
Mm-hmm. Right. You're going to meet a lot of physical therapists there that day. They're going to check your balance, because balance is very important when you're doing your sports. Some of the other things they check are your hamstring, the calf, the anterior hip and shoulder rotator muscles. and your leg muscles, and like you said, your balance. So they've got, you will see them doing a lot of stretches with your legs and your arms just to help you. And those are done by a lot of students. We have a lot of students that come to do that. Okay, our next one is going to be, this one is the green one.
Healthy promotion.
And you know that one very well, don't you, Lynn?
Yep.
So you want to tell them all about health promotions? You know it better than I do.
Okay, so healthy promotion is actually about staying healthy. And the way to do that, I actually have gotten, I don't know if y'all can see it or not.
We did. Hold it up one more time. There you go.
Yeah. It's a plate, and it's a divider plate. You can find it over in the infants, the baby world. And so the biggest part of the plate is for your fruits and vegetables. And then the next one is for your meat. And then the smallest one is actually for your bread. And it measures it out too.
Very good. And what else in health promotions do you learn about hydration? What do you need to drink plenty of?
Oh, you need to drink plenty of water.
Very good. And I know a lot of people like sodas and sugary drinks. Are those good for you?
No.
No. Yep. And
No.
that would be sending you to the dentist right away, right? If you drink a lot of those sugar drinks.
Yeah, it also dehydrates you.
Very good. Very good. What do you receive at health promotions? What are some of the things you get free at health promotions?
You get sunscreen, lotion, and body wash.
Yeah, very good. We always try to give you something when you go through, just to show you we appreciate you going through and taking an interest in your body and learning how to take care of yourself. So the other thing that we're going to just mention is strong minds. That is the discipline that we're going to add in the future. And it helps with emotional wellness. It helps with stress, releasing stress, and just kind of connecting with others. And that'll be a part of our sports zone for the health and wellness program. So that color for that discipline is blue. So Lynn, do you want to add anything to that one?
Actually, I do, because we done a little bit of something as stress for minds last year at one of our events things. And what they did is they colored a piece of paper and just kind of relax, and then they hung it up.
Oh, very good. Very good. Is there anything else, Lynn, you want to add about healthy athletes, or do we have any questions from anyone for Lynn or for myself?
So I'm watching on Facebook. We've had a couple people asking about, I think people thought there was a free drawing. So just reminding people that, you know, these free health items that you can receive if you come through Healthy Athletes at state games or one of our outreach events. Once you go through and see the clinicians, see the doctors, that's when you get those free items. So we hope to see you there. And I know, I'm sure, Lynn, people would love to hear, you know, maybe how you became a health messenger or what your role is. I think that'd be good we have a lot of athletes watching right now. So anything like that or any advice you want to give them would be awesome.
Okay. I actually became a health messenger by taking all the health classes through ALPS. ALPS is also a college through Special Olympics. I got to go to Washington, D.C., and that's where I became a health messenger at.
Very good.
And I also went to Minnesota to become a trainer.
Okay. And on the ALPS program, the Athlete Leadership Program, can you tell them some of the classes that you took? Do you remember those classes?
I know some of them.
Yeah. That's okay. Just talk about the ones you know.
Okay. Actually, Carol is one of my teachers. So I took healthy athletes, health and fitness, exercise science.
Mm-hmm.
There was one more. I can't think of it.
Well, you hit pretty many of them, so that's good. So you get to learn all about health, and then you get to spread it to the athletes, and athletes respond to athletes. They're going to respond better to you about all the health stuff than they would to me or to Mary, because they know that you know it, and you're being healthy and you're learning all about it. So, and it's important to you, so it's going to be important to them, right?
Yeah, and I also did two or three Fit 5 classes already too.
Great. That's wonderful. Very good. So we encourage everyone that is listening to Lynn today, telling how important health is, to come see us when Healthy Athletes is offered at the games and at any outreach events. So we need you to encourage your coaches to allow you to come see us, or your caregivers or your families, and bring them with you. Let them go through and experience it with you. So we look forward to seeing you. Anyone else have a question? Lynn, do you want to say anything else?
Just please come and join us.
Okay, Mary, any more questions?
I was gonna say, not a question, but I think it'd be good for everyone to know. Lynn, what besides those cool free things that you get, when you end your screening, if you have a problem, what does Healthy Athletes connect you to in your area?
It also connects us to other athletes.
Mm-hmm. And then if you have, like, say you have a cavity and you need to see a dentist, what does Special Olympics do to connect you with someone in your area to help you? Do you remember?
They would try to contact a dentist in our area.
Yeah, so you get a list of doctors in your area that you could go see. So I think that's the biggest thing to remember about Healthy Athletes. It's not just a one-day thing. It's helping connect you with doctors that want to help you, and making sure that those problems then get fixed when you go back home.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, thank you all very much for joining us today and learning about Healthy Athletes. And Lynn and I, Mary, we're all excited to have you join us again in the near future. We are going to make it through the COVID, and then we're going to be able to offer screenings to you and health and wellness programs. So thank you and have a great day and stay healthy. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Lynn.
You're welcome.
Great job, Lynn.
Thank you. How do I get off?